Good morning, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+. This is Rich again, back for your first video blog of the day for Saturday, March 5th, 2016, around 5:34 in the morning in Billerica, Massachusetts. Going to be a great and sunny day out, a little chilly when it comes up, but warmer weather's on the way. Could be 60s and 70s this week. And some news to report. Boston Celtics beat the New York Knicks by the score of 105-104. 13 straight wins by the Celtics at the TD Garden. Kevin Martin's going to sign a contract with the San Antonio Spurs. And sad news to report in the world of books. Author Pat Conroy, famous for writing The Prince of Tides, passed away at the age of 70. So prayers to his family. And today is a special election day in Billerica, Massachusetts. They're going to vote on approving a debt exclusion for a new Billerica Memorial High School to be built. And they've been promoting this all over Billerica, Massachusetts today. So anybody watching this from Billerica, Massachusetts, go out and vote yes on this project. They need to have a new Billerica Memorial High School because current Billerica Memorial High School is over 60 years old and it's over capacity for Wi-Fi, and the building's falling apart, and this Billerica Memorial High School is on probation for college accreditation. So voters, vote yes on this project. If you vote no, it gets defeated, and Billerica Memorial High School will lose their college accreditation. That will hurt the future students if they want to get into a good college. And that's about it on the news. First video blog subject of the day is the top 67 players in NHL since 1967, when the league expanded from the original 6 to 12 to eventually 30 teams. And today's from 30 to 21, and here they are, number 30 on this list of the greatest NHL players since 1967. Ken Dryden, goaltender, who was the backstop for the Montreal Canadiens in the 1970s, won many Stanley Cups, won many Vezina trophies. He retired very young and was a Hockey Hall of Famer. Number 29's retired by Les Habs. Number 29 on this list of the greatest NHL players since 1967, Dennis Savard, who was a forward mainly for the Blackhawks in the 1980s. He was probably their best player in the 1980s. Scored over 400 goals, had 1,000 points. Retired in 1997. First ballot Hockey Hall of Famer 2000. Number 18's hanging from the rafters at the United Center. Number 28 on this list of the greatest NHL players since 1967, Mike Modano, the best American-born player in NHL history. Well over 500 goals, well over 1,000 points. Played the majority of his career for the North Stars and / Dallas Stars, probably one of the most famous sports stars in Dallas sports history, promoting the hockey to the Lone Star State. First ballot Hockey Hall of Famer in 2014, and number 9's hanging from the rafters at the American Airlines Center. Number 27 on this list of the greatest NHL players since 1967, Brett Hall, who scored 741 goals, playing his majority of his career with the St. Louis Blues. He also played for the Flames, Stars, Red Wings, and Coyotes. Fourth all-time leading goal scorer in NHL history, 1991 Hart Trophy, MVP for the league's most valuable player, first ballot Hockey Hall of Fame in 2009. Number 16's hanging from the rafters at the Scott Trade Center in St. Louis. Number 26 on this list of the greatest NHL players since 1967, Brian Trottier, who was a center for the New York Islanders for many years. He was the Hart Trophy winner in 1979, before Wayne Gretzky had 8 straight wins with the Hart Trophy, 4-time. He played for the Islanders for the Stanley Cup. Later on, he won 2 more for the Pittsburgh Penguins. He retired in 1994. He was a first ballot Hockey Hall of Fame in 1997. Number 19's retired by the Islanders. Number 25 on this list of the greatest NHL players since 1967, Yari Curry. Yari scored over 600 goals, mainly with the Edmonton Oilers, also played for the Kings and a few other teams. Number 17 signing from the Raptors at NHL Players, and he's 2001 Hockey Hall of Famer. Number 24 on this list of the greatest NHL players since 1967, Larry Robinson, defenseman, mainly for the Montreal Canadiens and the LA Kings to end his career. He won a few Norris trophies, very great defenseman. Number 19's retired by Les Habs. Number 23 on this list of the greatest NHL players since 1967, Timo Solani, the Finnish Flash. He scored well over 600 goals, played for the Jets and Ducks and the Avalanche. He retired in 2014. He's going to be a first ballot Hockey Hall of Famer in 2017. Number 22 on this list of the greatest NHL players since 1967, Peter Forsberg, who played for the Nordiques, Avalanche, and Predators and Flyers. He was frequently injured, but when he played, when he was healthy, he was an awesome player. 2003 Hart Trophy, won a couple of Stanley Cups. He was awesome. He's one of the best players from Sweden. He retired in 2011 after so many injuries. If he was probably injury-free, he probably would be over 500 goals and 1,000 points and probably be high on this list. 2014 Hockey Hall of Famer. And his number 21's hanging from the rafters at the Pepsi Center. And number 21 on this list of the greatest NHL players since 1967, Joe Sakic, who's played the entire career with the Nordiques/Avalanche, over 600 goals, over 1,000 points. He was a perennial all-star, 2001 Hart Trophy MVP for most valuable player. One time led the NHL in goal scoring. Very awesome player. Number 19 signing from the rafters at the Pepsi Center. First ballot Hockey Hall of Famer in 2012. That's about it on that. Tomorrow will be 19 through, will be from 20 to 11. Later on today, the Mid-Atlantic Sports Network, and the third and final video blog on my personality profile about Tugboat Typhoon, the Shockmaster, real name Fred Ottoman. Big man in wrestling. Keep calm, everybody. I'm a Julie Bunny guy. Molly Roseblood of WCCO rocks and has nice legs. Elizabeth Hart's so stunning. She's the best. Amy Swensee's awesome. Elizabeth Hopkins, Fox 25 rocks and she has nice legs. Shirley Spill, Fox 25 also has nice legs. Julie Gow is the best. And Julie Donaldson of Comcast Sports Mid-Atlantic's my sports crush. TV sports crush. And in the words of Sean Lucha, get out. See you later. Bye now.